everybody! Welcome to Villain Theater and Saturday Gigantic. Featuring on the crazy rock music. Thank you for being here at Villain Theater with us. It's an absolute privilege to be with you here on this Saturday night. This is a very strange time in the world, and our little silly job here at Villain Theater is to help you take your mind off of things and to try to be, silly and funny in this crazy time that we're in. So thank you for being here with us. This is our job. What people are doing around the country right now, they are protesting, standing up for what they think is right, and we stand with them as Villain Theater. Our community that we support in Little Haiti, that we are a part of, we are a Latino theater, and we totally understand what's going on as much as we can from afar. And because of that, tonight's show, we are streaming as well on Fundy. And if you would like to, you can watch us on there on Fundy Live / Villain Theater. And we'll put the link in the chat. And we'll be accepting donations. And every single dollar that we get from the donations is going to be going to the Minnesota Freedom Fund to try to help the people who are on the ground there who to post bail for those protesters. So if you can find it in your heart to donate, that's where the money will be going, or you can just donate directly yourselves. Thank you so much for being here. We have a whole lot of shows tonight, and we are going to be doing 4 different comedy shows. But I wanted to say that first before we get started. So thank you. Our first show tonight is Missed Calls, which is our phone drama. And then we'll be following that up with Space Time, First Contact, which is a show about meeting all sorts of space people with Captain Jeff. Then we follow that up with Digi-YAS, our LGBTQIA+ show. And after that, we will have our stand-up show hosted by Anastasia Pavlinskaya. So we have a whole lot of show for you tonight. We hope to keep you entertained. And now we'd like to get started with our first show, Missed Calls. So let's come out, cast of Missed Calls. Hey, everybody. So in this Missed Calls show, we play out a whole phone tag drama for your very pleasure. And what we need to get us started, though, is a suggestion of a location. So if you have one in mind, please put it in the chat on YouTube, and we'll be able to check it out. And until then, we'll just hang out. All right, I love to take the first suggestion, and the first suggestion is wonderful. Thank you so much, Josh Hamilton, for suggesting Cheese Store, because you know what's in my very heart, which is cheese. And so we'll get started with Cheese Store. That'll be our first suggestion, and then we'll take it from there, and we'll give you a 30-minute show about missed calls. So thank you so much. Enjoy the show.
So that's the thing. I can never remember. Is Gruyere the smelly one, or is it Swiss? Which is the stinky one?
The stinky one is the Gruyere.
Gruyere. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not getting that one. Okay.
Don't get that one. My dad always complains about the smell. Blah blah blah. You won't shut up about it.
Yeah. No. And I remember that time you put one in our fridge. That fridge for 2 weeks. Okay. And
it was disgusting. I couldn't take it.
I don't understand why we have to get such fancy gifts every time we see your dad.
He's a fancy guy. You know, he knows that you have money and he wants you to prove it.
Yeah, but it feels, I don't know, it doesn't feel genuine. We're not that fancy in our day-to-day life. We have to.
There's nothing genuine about pleasing my father. There's nothing genuine about that.
Speaking of, did you confirm the tux rental for me?
Yeah. Sweetheart, when did you go from a from a 30 to a 32.
I mean, I've been working out.
Is that it?
I mean, it's
Okay.
a good increase. Or you haven't noticed? You notice because that. Okay, yeah. No, I mean, it was like in the last.
No. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You have been looking much better. Yeah. No, yeah.
Okay, good save, honey. Good save. Okay, should I pick up like salami to go with the cheese? Does your dad even
Yeah.
like salami?
Get
Oh
the
wait, no,
salami.
your mom is a vegetarian, so that's a bad idea.
That's fine. Get the salami plus the what is it? The vegetable platter that they give. Like it's just tomatoes and ranch.
Yeah. No, I just, oh, God, it's just.
I'm
Ugh,
so
I feel so
nervous.
stressed. I feel so stressed
I'm
every time
so
we do it.
nervous. I don't know how they're going to react to us expecting a baby. I don't know.
This is probably the biggest news we've had to deliver to them, except for the time you told them that we were going out, you know?
Do you think it's too soon? Like, should I wait till it's fully formed? Like, should I wait till it has a heart or a heartbeat?
No, now's the time. If we wait too long, they will never let us live that down. Okay.
I don't know. I'm just scared. Like, you know, you can lose a pregnancy really easily.
Honey,
Yeah.
hello.
Mom, what's up?
Sweetie.
What's up, Mom?
Hey, sweetie. I'm so sorry, but we're gonna have to cancel dinner.
No,
sorry.
come on, please. We planned it all day.
Is that KFC? Sweetie, I'm so sorry. It's just your dad is not feeling well. You know how he is. He has to eat before a certain amount of time, and now he gets the acid reflux. KFC, yes, please, with the gravy, sweetheart.
Tell him to take some Pepto. We didn't buy Gruyere.
Sweetie, you know how your father is. When he says no and he puts his foot down, there's nothing I can do to change it. I've been married to him for the past 25 years. And
we're gonna come over. We're gonna come over. Okay, we're gonna bring all the stuff to your house.
We're not. Okay, fine. Confession. Yeah. We're in the Keys. I'm sorry. We're just not home.
You're in the Keys?
Well,
why would you set up this date if you're in the Keys?
I didn't want to tell you because I know you have a lot of pressure. But your brother right now, he's getting married. It's not a big thing.
My brother's getting married. Guess what, Mom? Guess what? I'm pregnant. That's what we wanted to tell you. And you're in the fucking Keys.
Oh my goodness, you're gonna tell me I'm gonna be a grandma? Honey, I'm gonna be a grandma. But yes, the KFC.
You know what a grandma has to do? A grandma has to be there. And so far, you haven't been there for my child.
Rachel, I can't believe you're gonna be a grandma.
Oh my, a grandma. How dare you? A grandma.
A grandma. Listen, it's wonderful. You know, you get to do all the things you couldn't do for your own kids, you know? Yeah. When I had my grandchildren, it was like a whole new restart, you know?
Well, I'm excited about that because let me tell you, sometimes I feel like I completely failed as a mother with my daughter. Badly.
You know, I think that, you know, we all fail at something, you know, and it's okay. It's important to recognize where the failure is, though.
Well, I appreciate you telling me that. And I'm glad that I didn't fail like in my career or anything. It was at motherhood. But, you know, can I tell you a little secret? I'm a little bit more obsessed with my son's wedding. He did it in a little courtroom. It wasn't a big deal. I'm going to show you pictures. Look at these pictures.
Wait a second, but your daughter's having a baby. She's bringing life to earth. That's special.
But my son looks so cute in his tux, and his boyfriend was even cuter in his tux.
Rachel, honestly, as a grandma, because you know I'm not very glamorous, but as a grandma, I think that's a very important thing. You know, you should be there for your daughter.
That's a good tip. That's a good tip. I'm gonna make it up to her. I'm gonna make it up to her for sure.
You know, make a little bit of soup or something. I don't know. Make it special. Make it cute.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Man, yeah. You're the best friend. You always call me out. You call me out always, every time.
Friends or not? Are we best friends or what?
Listen, nobody knows me like
Grandma
you.
Marisa.
How's
Grandma Marisa. Hey, yeah. I'm finishing the cheese platter that you wanted to bring for your friends who's having a baby, but this is too much cheese on the platter, Grandma.
Yeah, it doesn't look very appealing.
It doesn't, right? That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I don't know what's going on in the store. I think our cheese is like moldy or something, and I don't want to give you this. I want you to have the best product.
Yeah, listen, have you ever purchased any kind of cheese?
Have I purchased any kind of cheese?
Yeah.
No, the cheese comes into the store. I take the cheese from the cheese storage room, and then I just put it on the tray.
No. You've never been to an actual cheese store?
I mean, I thought this was the closest thing to a cheese store I ever knew. The store that.
No, sweetheart, you have so much learning to do. No. If you want to buy good quality product, you gotta go to the source.
I have to go to a cow myself?
I mean, I wouldn't push it that far, but I'm just saying, go to a place where they sell just specifically cheese, they're gonna know the stuff.
Specifically cheese. You know what, Grandma? And maybe that'll make me better at my job, because honestly, I can't give you this to give to your friend.
I would throw up.
Hi, thanks for calling Curds of Love. How can I help you?
Hey, oh my God, I found your ad online and so much cheese options. And I'm just looking for a nice cheese tray to bring to my abuela's friend who's having a baby. Basically.
Oh, your abuela? Oh, that's so lovely. Well, you came to the right place, or you called the right place, I should say. Just a little bit of humor. My name is Philip, and I'll be helping you today, okay? So can you tell me what's on the menu for what else are you going to be serving so that we can make the right cheese choice for you?
Sure. By the way, Philip, you sound like really, really cool. And I sorry to geek out, but like I saw your picture on the ad, and you look really cool. Anyways, my name's Johnny, by the way, if you were wondering. Not that you were.
I was wondering that, Johnny. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate your enthusiasm. Can I just say, it's against company policy to say anything flattering to a customer. However, you look quite flattering.
Oh, well, thanks.
Hey, Phil.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, you won't believe this, but your sister's having a baby. Can you believe it?
She's what?
She's having a baby. She's trying to upstage you as always. Can I tell you that I had such a wonderful time at your wedding?
Well, it was a very nice wedding. It was so small, at a courtyard. Thank you so much. I listen. Where did you hear this from? She's having a baby? Like,
yeah, your mother. We were talking about it over KFC, and I wanted to call you because I know she wanted to not take away your limelight. I know you're working and all that, but I just want to let you know, she's gonna take the main focus for another 9-10 months. You're gonna be out of the picture. Sorry.
Dad, I'm also having a baby.
What?
Yeah, I am. Yep, it's confirmed.
No, you're kidding me.
Yes, that's right. So, yeah.
Oh man, are you gonna be here to the birth? I want yours to be first. You're my favorite.
Well, of course. This little guy, I have to stop him from coming out too early. You know what I mean? It's just like,
son, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something for real. I always thought you liked guys, but when you got married, I'm like, finally. My son, but I don't have a problem with, you liking men, but when you got married,
Dad, I'm bisexual. You know this. I like both, but it doesn't matter. I mean,
I thought that was a joke.
No, it wasn't. No.
Son, I gotta go. The baseball's on.
You don't want to hear more about your child that's gonna definitely be real?
No. Wait, why do you say it's so weird? Definitely real. Are you?
It's slang down here in the Keys. Yeah.
Son, look, I'm gonna have to talk to your sister. She needs a lot of dedication and time. She's
don't talk to my sister. Tell her I say hi. Okay.
Oh, you want me to say that to her?
Sure.
When was the last time you guys even talked? I feel like you guys haven't talked in forever. Well, son, I'm very proud and I'm very happy that you're having a kid, you know, if it's true.
Oh, I figured we should talk. We're
Yeah.
officially, you know, related now. You know, your daughter, my son.
Right.
Well, you know, congratulations, Grandpa. It's your first one, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, we'll see which one comes first. But yeah, it's long story, yeah. You still growing tomatoes out there?
You
Your house?
betcha. Yeah. Oh man, I'd love you to be able to come by sometime. That would be fantastic. You know, we have a great guest house. You guys can stay up there for a month if you want to. Just come by. You can help me with the garden. I can teach you how to fly fish.
Oh, right. Yeah, fly fishing. That's stuff that you guys do. Very unconventional, you know. And your son still doesn't have a real job, huh? Still farming tomatoes with you.
Well, yeah, he's gonna inherit the whole thing eventually, you know. But he's just learning the trade. I don't no need to hurry him.
Right. You know, I need my daughter to be taken care of.
Of
You know,
course.
right?
Absolutely, yeah. So how's it going down there? Is it in the Keys, right?
Yeah, the water's great. I saw a shark today and eat a dolphin.
That's something.
Yeah, but Lou, I think we should maybe have a beer or something one of these days and really get to know you, because I just know that you're a tomato farmer, but I don't know you.
Oh,
Right?
sure. Well, you know, maybe I could have a glass of Chardonnay with you. That'd be great.
I don't. You see, I don't drink wine like you do, Lou. I drink beer, and I'm gonna need you to drink a beer with me.
Oh, sure thing.
Dad,
Hey,
help me
Dumpling,
out?
how are you doing?
I'm good. Listen, we're trying to come up with a name, you know, for the baby. Can you tell me the story of how I got my name, Marco?
Oh, well,
You never told me. I never even asked.
well, you know, kind of a funny story, I guess. You know, at the time I was serving in the Coast Guard, and there was a great guy there named Marco, and well, he was my partner out there, you know, and we got stuck in a real big storm, you know, and so we didn't think we'd be able to make it back home, right? We made a promise
You're
to
telling
each
me I'm
other.
named after an actual person?
What's that?
You're telling me I'm named after a real person? I didn't know that. What?
Well,
Dad, I'm 31 years old. Why? I didn't know that.
Marco, we're not gonna name the kid Marco. He's
I
gonna
think
be
it's a good
tortured
idea.
in school. It's gonna be Marco Polo. I don't want to have a traumatized child. Okay, I have enough trauma as it is, and trauma lives in the bones. It's passed down.
I hear you. But you know what? I went through that trauma. My elementary school, you have no idea how much Marco Polo I played at
So
pool
why
party
would you put that on your kid?
because it builds character. And you should hear about the guy that I was named after. This guy was so cool. He was in the Coast Guard with my dad. He deserves to get 2 names out.
You mean you weren't even named after Marco Polo?
No. That'd be even. I think that'd actually be kind of even more weird because we didn't know Marco Polo.
Marco.
I'm not naming our kid Marco.
Yeah.
Marco is I'm gonna name my child Marco, okay?
Well, okay, so you're naming him after his uncle?
What? Yes, I am. Yes.
No, we have the name first. All right, I've totally got dibs on Marco. Just because you overheard me say it, you can't just claim it. You're always taking our stuff, Philip.
Is he
What are
saying
you-
he wants to name his kid Marco?
Yeah, he's trying to say he wants to
Oh
name
my
Marco.
God.
No. You don't know the story in our family. I'm surprised that Cecilia hasn't even told you.
She
Pick up your
hasn't.
fucking phone. I'm calling you, you asshole.
No.
Your sister's
Philip,
calling you.
Philip, you're so full of shit.
Cecilia, I am so happy for you.
Do you two want to call each other?
Hey, Philip. Hey, hi, it's me again. I came by to pick up the cheese platter earlier, and you weren't there. I was kind of hoping that you'd be at the store to, I just wanted to see the guy that helped me so much with the cheese.
Of course. Thank you so much, Johnny. But I was actually out with my wife, so.
Oh, of course. Wow. Why would such an amazing, handsome guy like you not have a wife? Wow.
Can I just say, you remind me of my first boyfriend, though. That's against company policy, but I'm breaking it again.
Wow. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Hopefully it's a good thing. But hey, I just wanted to say, thank you again for the cheese. I can't offer much or work at a grocery store. If you ever need, I don't know, like a 20% discount, I got you.
Philip.
Yes, Mom.
You need to clarify some things for me, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So why is Marissa saying that she saw you at the Denny's with her grandson?
That was a work engagement.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank goodness, because that's it. My friendship with her is over. After 25 years, it's done, because you should have heard the things that she was saying about you. And nobody says these kind of things about my son.
Well, listen, our totally real work relationship shouldn't be any concern of yours,
Well, no, sweetie, of course it's not a concern of me. The only reason I was calling is she says you guys were kissing and holding hands and things like that. And that's why I needed to defend your honor. But of course, I needed to make sure with you first. But now that I know that she is a liar who is jealous because I am going to be a deuce glamour, don't worry, honey, I'm going to defend your honor.
Well, listen, of course I wouldn't never do that because of my totally real marriage that you totally actually saw. That's 100% legal, It would be threatened if I were to ever do that.
Hi, Rachel.
Hey, can I please speak to Rachel? Yes, this is your daughter, Cecilia.
Hi, sweetheart. How are you? How's the baby?
Hi. The baby's great. I just want you to know that your services or lack thereof as a grandmother are no longer needed. Marcos's mother has been very kind to me. We went to the Biltmore the other day and had a beautiful spa day, and I've decided I'm going to name the baby after her. The baby's going to be named Sandra.
Oh, okay. Sandra, I'm so glad you get along with your mother-in-law so much.
She is the mother that I always wish I had.
Hey, Cecilia, how's it going? Hot. Oh, it's been so long since we've talked.
Hi, Maritza. How are you? How's the family?
The family's doing, everyone's doing well. The kids are off to college. I'm here in everyone's business,
Did my mom tell you?
What did she say? Oh, about the baby?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. And I just I wanted to offer my services as a grandma because I have lots of experience.
Well, that would be fantastic. Yeah, I had to let go of my own mother, and she's not going to be the grandmother to my child.
I know. I spoke to your mother about that, and my own mother did that to me. And yes, did you figure it out?
I have the basket of stuff you wanted. What do you need all this stuff? Who are you impressing? Is there a new man in your life, Grandma? Finally.
You know that when your grandma farts, all that comes out is dust, okay? I'm too old for that.
I mean, the cheese I got, that was for your friend's daughter who was having a baby, but this basket full of goodies, and what is all of this for? You're running me broke here in the store.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I think that we have to just think about having kind gestures for all our friends and family nowadays, That's all.
Little baby stuff here. You doing this for
No, Marissa. No. You know what I did with your cheese platter? I gave it to the neighbors, and we all know we hate the neighbors. Okay? So no. Our friendship is over.
What? Rachel, because of a cheese platter?
No. Not because of a cheese platter. You know what you're doing behind my back. Listen, I ignored, I turned a blind eye when 25 years ago you slept with my husband. And we know what? I made it forgiveness. We moved on. But now you're saying things about my son and you're claiming to be my daughter's new mother? No, things are over between us. Okay? I'm going to find myself a new best friend.
Rachel. But listen, could you just give me a moment? Because honestly, if I was fucking up as a mother, I would trust you to step in and take care of my own children. You know? If I was having a lapse of judgment, I would love it if you would just, you know, slap me in the face a little bit and be like, hey, girl, get it together. Okay?
Rachel, look, I know you're upset. I know you're really upset. And
I'm Rachel. I don't know. Wait.
Is she? Wait, Marissa. Marissa, is Rachel on the line there with you? I thought this was a private call.
I'm listening to everything. Shh, don't tell him.
Listen.
Wait, what?
Look, Jack, your wife knows about what happened between us, okay? You know, honestly, we were young. We were fucked up, okay? I was fucked up. I was drunk.
I have something to tell both of you. Show your face. Show your face, Rachel. I want to talk to both of you at the same time. Look, I love you both deeply. But it's come to light, you know, in talking to, you know, my favorite kid, my son, and I think he's bisexual, and I found some things inside myself. I think I might be too.
You know what? The more the merrier, right? Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Carson. So Cecilia wanted me to drop this off for you. It's a cheese platter. I know she's still not talking to you guys.
Yeah, I'm bisexual.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm bisexual. I want you to know, I want the whole family to know I'm bisexual, just like my son is.
Mr. Carson, that's a lot of, I mean, good, congratulations. That's good. I mean, that's great.
Yeah, I went to the cheese store. I saw a guy bringing up some cheese.
Marcos.
Yeah.
I just want you to know that I'm going to name my child Sandra.
Okay. That's fine.
Wait, weren't you guys?
Yeah, we were thinking of Sandra, but we moved on from that. Actually, we're now actually going with a totally different name. We're thinking.
Oh yeah, why do you say it again?
Oh, I said we're thinking Celeste. I don't know.
Celeste. That was what I was gonna say. I'm sorry. Did I say Sandra? That was years ago.
What gives with this, Philip? I know you're in competition with your sister, but like, what's up with this? It's too much. You're having your own kid. Name your kid your own thing.
I'm not having a kid.
What?
And I'm not married.
Say again?
I'm not married and I'm not having a kid.
Philip, are you? This has all been a lie?
Yes. Though I am bisexual.
Son. What? So I've been writing some notes down on how to be who I am, and I need you to give me some pointers because I'm doing it all wrong. I think I need you to give me like some rules.
Rules? You're married to my mother, so you can experience attraction to other people, but don't do anything. That should be the rule.
Is that what you do?
I haven't been completely honest, Dad. I'm not married. I hired an actor because I was jealous of my sister, who's so beautiful. And I just wanted you to love me more because she's always so much better than everything I do.
No, son, I freaking love you. And I gotta admit something too. Look, when you were just born, I dropped you, and ever since then, I've been wanting to pay you back. And so I made you my favorite. I made sure I did everything for you. And now you're lying to your father.
And I just have...
Philip!
Hey.
Philip! When we were growing up, we were really close.
Yeah, I remember.
And now I just got some terrible news.
What?
I'm having a boy.
I know what name you should give it.
I know too.
Let's say it on 3.
1, 2, 3. Philip.
Think better. Oh my God.
That's our show, everybody!
Thank
you so much for playing along with us! Thank you so so much. We'll be back next week with another episode of Missed Calls. We have a whole lot of shows still coming up. After this show, we've got Space Time First Contact. We've got Digi-YAS. We've got Stand Up. So stick around, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
She like them shots, poured out bottles pop. My favorite Rita are the margaritas, mamacita. I'm my head so low, I got my drink, my pants are too low. I'm popping too low. Who are you? What the hell you know? You think I'm hot? Poured out bottles pop. Don't want no hoe, but why the hell you want no black
Good. All right. God, it's so hard to get that stupid camera working. You know, you think by this year, 2097 is it now? You think we'd have decent space configuration comlink cams. Anyway, hey, it's Captain Jeff here on Beacon 1228, working on the behalf of the great Space Wikipedia, making first contact with all the life forms out in the known universe. I really feel like this is the coolest job ever. This is day 22 on the job, and I am excited. I am so excited. This is so much better than what I was doing before. I worked in an Apple store, which is crazy. This is so much better. I'm in space, the Apple store is in space too, but it was like like a moon colony. It was not as good. This is good. This is a good gig. This station, I'm talking to my bosses. This is a recording for my bosses. But hey, put in the good word, y'all did good with the station. I love the door over there. That's a good door. Anyway, I am being pretty positive, but I have to say I've been so distracted just like looking out the window and exploring that I have fallen behind on my interviews. So I need to go ahead and actually triple up today, if that's not a problem. Right, space bosses? No, it shouldn't be a problem. We're going to go ahead and do 3 first contacts before. Now, what's so cool about this is I've never met any of these aliens. Nobody has. Nobody from Earth has. They are getting their entries made in the great Wikipedia. If I was a religious person, I'd say I'm doing the Lord's work. Anyway, I shouldn't procrastinate anymore. Let's go ahead and get the first one up on screen. Let me see. I know how to use this. Which button is it? It's this button, right? Yep. Okay, cool. On screen. Oh my God. Hey, this is Captain Jeff from Space Wikipedia. I'm here to create your entry. Who am I speaking with?
DJ
Wow, that was quite an intro. I have it on my note here that your name is Anna Zanana. That's a cool name.
Man, it's my stage name.
You're like a celeb?
Oh yeah. I'm a DJ in the house. Do you want to hear my latest mix?
Do I? Yes.
Here, let me.
I could groove to that. That's pretty good, Anna. Yeah. Don't play too much. This is Wikipedia. We don't want it to be, intercepted by Space Creative Commons laws. Anyway, that was really cool. So you're a DJ. That's amazing. Makes sense you'd get an entry. What planet are you from? Planet Dole. That makes sense. Man, the Dole Corporation. Where does their reach not extend? That's amazing.
We're everywhere.
So tell me about yourself. You're a DJ. You have a cool stage name, Anna. Anna Zanana or Bandana. What'd you say exactly?
Oh yeah. What my stage name or my real name?
Anna Zanana. I want to make sure I'm getting it right for your entry.
Yeah. No. It's Anna Zanana.
How many N's are we talking? Because that sounds like a lot of N's. I can imagine that being like 2 N's, 1 N, 4 N's. That's really like there's so many combinations of N's that could be in that.
Well, I mean, there's as many N's as you want. I generally prefer 2.
Okay. All right. We'll do 2 N's. So 1 in the Anna and 1 in the Zanana. I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. So, all right. Tell me more about yourself. You're on Planet Dole. You're a DJ. Are there a lot of DJs or are you like the only one?
There's a few of us. We're pretty tight though, yeah. Yeah.
Where do you like to play?
We're always throwing parties on the rooftops, motherfucker.
I gotta ask, are all the life forms on your planet pineapples?
Oh no. We got the whole fruit of the loom up in here. We got your grapes. We got your bananas. We got some peaches.
Wow. Well, it's my first conversation with a pineapple, so that's just amazing. It's very cool. But hey, I actually have to double up these interviews today because I unfortunately procrastinated. First time. Normally I'm so good at this. But yeah, this week I fell behind. So let's go ahead and get up. I'm going to bring on another life form on screen. Are you okay with that?
Sure, yeah. Add more to the party.
Okay. So which button is it again? This one. Okay. On screen. Here we go. And here we go. Preston, can you hear me?
What is up, my bro?
Hi, Preston. This is Captain Jeff.
Captain, bro. What's up, dude?
Captain.
I'm so happy to be here.
Yes, I'm from Space Wikipedia. I'm writing your entry. Introduce yourself.
Yo, okay, so I'm Preston Citrus. I'm from the planet Dew. It's this planet that you see right behind me. Right.
Citrus, wait. Do you know Orange?
Orange is my cousin, bro.
Oh, you know Orange? Man, I just got fucked up with Orange last week.
Yo, Orange got me my first illegal ID to go into a fucking club, bro.
Oh, yeah, man. That's Orange. He'll get you. He's tight.
So is Planet Dew next to Dole? Well, yeah, of course it would be. They do them alphabetical now. So, okay,
yeah,
that makes sense.
It's a few miles that way. But hey, listen. If
you look like you're off planet, though.
If you're wondering why I'm flying out here, is because here's what I want you to put in my entry. I am doing the world's biggest skateboard vert jump of all time at 540,000 miles away from the planet.
You're mid-jump right now?
Right now. The skateboard are on my feet right now, bro.
Wow. Wow. You're like, wow, that's incredible. I mean, the best skater Earth ever had was Tony Hawk.
I thought it was Tony Bird. It's not Tony Bird, the American baseball skateboarder. I know my history.
Yeah. Tony Bird, I think, came later, but Tony Hawk was like it's like a Michael Jordan situation. He's just the one that gets remembered.
Oh, all right. I mean, hey, whatever. Like, here's what I know. I know that I know 2 things. One thing that I know is that I know 2 things. The second thing I know is that I know how to do the do, bro.
Do it, bro. What's that mean? What does it mean?
That means that I run this shit, bro. All right, look.
Jeff, what doesn't it mean?
Well,
I don't know.
It means,
do the do. It could mean a lot of things.
Yeah, what it means is that my dad runs a private firm that kind of owns half the planet. So we kind of loaded, bro. But here's the other thing. Our planet is made of very specific ingredients.
Like what?
All right, I'm going to name them, all right? Carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup. What? Oh, okay. You were just chanting? Okay, I can use a hype man. Ready? I'm going to start again. Here we go. Carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup.
Got it.
Concentrated orange juice.
Okay.
Citric acid.
Okay.
Natural flavor.
Yeah, keep going.
Sodium benzoate.
Uh-huh.
It's for preserving freshness of the planet, bro. All right.
Wait, so your planet is made up of actual Mountain Dew soda?
I don't. Sure, I guess.
Look it up. Those are the ingredients of Mountain Dew.
Yeah, caffeine, sodium citrate, erythorbic acid, gum, Arabic, calcium, disodium, EDTA.
Yeah, everybody knows
vegetable oil, and yellow 5, dog.
You are laying down a sick beat, my friend. We need to hang out after this.
You know what? If we hang out, bro, we will destroy this planet, and I'm down with that.
Plus your mid kickflip or whatever, so you've got to finish.
Bro, don't disrespect me, dog. I am not doing a kickflip right now. All I'm doing is a simple jump.
Well, how long is it going to take before you get back down? Like, have you reached the top of the jump yet?
I may have reached the zenith. I'm not sure. It's gonna take a while. Gravity's really fucking low out here, bro.
I was looking for the word zenith. You would think I would remember that. I didn't remember that word. Yeah, they train us.
Read a dictionary, bro. They're widely available all over the universe.
I got one for you if you need it.
Dictionaries, you said?
Yeah, dictionaries.
Well, I kind of write for a dictionary. Wikipedia, we've got the Wikipedia Space Dictionary. That works. If you ever need it.
So it's like a boring ass website.
Whoa. First of all, it's a space website, so it's not boring. But
that seems old, bro.
No. For Earth,
I feel like you're out of date.
Well, okay. What's so great about your technologies? Do you have any cool technologies Earth should know about, either of you?
I don't know. I'm literally floating over my planet right now on a skateboard.
Yeah, how'd you get up so much speed? I gotta ask that.
All right, so I started from point A of the planet, and I started, kicking with my legs, right? And then my homie, 2Coach, he went and he got a big, 2Coach.
That's his name?
Yeah, he's got 2 heads, and each one of them coaches a different kind of sport. One of them being hockey, and the other one, of course, being badminton.
2Coach, huh? I should write that down.
Yeah. Wow. So 2Coach was in a truck, right? And he was just revving it, and he was fucking like, yo, it's gonna be dope. And I'm like, yeah, I know it's gonna be dope. And so there was a ramp that is about 3,000 miles that I was then rocketed off of, and then I'm up here now.
That makes perfect sense. I want to hear more about this, honestly, but I've got to bring on. The problem is, guys, don't tell my bosses, but I procrastinated this week, so I have to do 3 entries now because they're due in like 15 minutes. Okay, so let me go ahead and get
That's not how you do
the third one on my list, and then I'll have my quota, and it'll be fine. Wow, the name on the list is huge. It's God, but it goes by Jake. Hi, Jake.
Yeah, is this thing hello?
Yeah, you're on screen.
Sorry, this is my first time trying to use this third dimensional technology, but it seems to be working fine.
Yeah, you look great for a third dimension. Are you a higher dimensional being?
I am. Yes, thank you for noticing. I'm completely a 5th dimensional being, and I've taken on this form so that you can better take a visual of me.
Wow, I'm like obsessed with multidimensional beings. I studied I minored in multidimensional beings in the academy. So
Get out.
Like
Get out.
Cool.
Get out of
An
here.
honor to meet you.
Literally, like leave the chat. That's ridiculous. What?
What?
Hey, Jake.
It's God, but yeah, go for it.
God, Jake.
Yeah.
You're like really pretty, bro.
Thank you so much. A lot. I don't actually get a lot of respect where I'm from. I'm what you would call a lower dimensional being, high dimensional being, and to be honest, it's they told me it was a stupid idea to even talk to you guys. So I'm glad you guys think this is really cool. I did not the outcome.
Anna, you seem like you've got a lot of respect on your planet. Do you have any advice for how God Jake could get some respect?
Yeah, man. I mean, just dubstep it up. What else would you do? By the time you know it,
I can't.
Loving you, man.
I can't interfere with that logic, so I'm gonna have to agree wholeheartedly with just step it up. Just whether you got a 2-step, 3-step, 4-step, whatever that pineapple's got to do.
Wait, why can't you interfere? Is it because of the interdimensional being code?
Yeah, I mean, like, I could get in trouble for this stuff. I'm only in charge of, like, minor stars and things like that. I'm not in charge of anything you guys are interacting with.
Mr. Jake, Mr. God, Mr. Jake God.
Sure.
Can I ask you something?
I guess if you have to.
Did you make me?
No, I did not. And I'm not saying no as, like, an obvious, like, I don't want to tell you that I'm, like, your creator or anything. But yeah.
Wait, so you created parts of the universe, but you didn't create our parts of the universe.
Yeah, I mean,
that makes sense because they would never let you talk to us if you had. I was wondering. I was like, this is breaking protocol big time. And I'm a stickler for protocol.
No, I know you are, but I'm not really allowed to, like, I'm not even supposed to be talking to you guys. I work in a very small office where, like, it's really tell on you type of stuff, Like,
well, wait, so Jake, so why can I call you Jake or should I call you God? I'll just call you God Jake.
I mean, the
God
cat's
Jake.
out of the bag. I'm not really that important of a god, but I am.
You are. I mean, a god's a god. Okay.
No, stop it. Thank you, guys. Jeez.
Listen,
thank you so
Jake,
much for saying that. It means a lot to me.
I don't even remember what I was going to ask you 2 seconds ago. I'm just so.
I know what
Jake.
I want to ask you.
Yeah.
Jake, do you want to go clubbing with me? And Anna.
He's not going to go clubbing with you.
Preston's your name, right?
Preston.
Get out of this chat right now. Get the heck out of it. Go click out of it because absolutely I want to go clubbing with you right now.
Hey, Preston.
I'm not done with your entry, so don't.
Oh shit, man! Come on, I want to go clubbing.
Preston, we can go to the 5th dimension.
And Anna Banana, I love your dance moves, so that's what I have to say about that.
So if you're not really like a major, 6-dimensional god, do you have like? Well, why do you want an entry? What's going on?
I thought, this would be like my chance, like to like impact their dimensional beings and stuff. To be like, hey, here we are, we exist and stuff.
Right. Oh my god, I feel like I'm meeting like Santa Claus or something. Like you can like make anything come.
Oh no, Santa Claus is definitely real. Just like the dinosaurs, but I think you guys knew that.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
Yeah,
you know what I've always wanted to do, Jake God, sir?
What?
I've always wanted to do there's this TV show that I saw a preview of from Earth called The Flintstones, right? And I wanted to take a skateboard right down the tail of one of those long ass neck dinosaurs. Can I still do that somewhere in the universe?
I mean, absolutely. I don't see why you can't. If you have the technology, I'm not in charge of tech and industry, but let me go ahead and email you some secrets to the universe right now.
Awesome. My email.
Can I get that on the email? CC me.
I've got a friend in IT, so I can help you guys out.
Please email me too. God, Jake, is it what's it like in another dimension? Can you even put it into words?
Absolutely, I can put into words. It goes. It's actually verbatim. It's something like this.
Nice, bro. That's so cool.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
that was amazing, man.
That's basically verbatim what the secret to the universe is.
That's so cool. I
procrastinated this interview.
I can speak 42 languages. Did you know that?
Wow.
How many can you speak, Anna Banana?
Well, it depends. If I just took some acid, I can speak 1 million. But if I haven't, I can speak half of one.
Hey, Captain, how many can you speak?
I speak 1.5, like maybe 2 on a good day, but it's not a lot. But we use universal translators, so nobody on Earth learns the languages anymore. That's how I can understand all of you. I guess we don't need it.
Preston, do you ever feel like doing your giant jump is like a waste of time, or what does it mean for it to be meaningful to you?
Deep.
Wow.
I think about this question every day, bro. So if you don't have an answer,
okay. No, was that too much? I'm sorry. We higher dimensional beings only think in the deepest of thoughts.
yeah, you got to remember this guy only speaks 1.5 languages, so take it easy on him.
What's your thought? What's your thought on dubstep?
Oh man, is that to Captain Jeff or is it to me? Because if it's me, I think
that's to you, man. That's to you, man.
I mean, why would the pineapple ask me about dubstep? I mean, I'm an
dubstep is definitely a viable method of communication among life forms. I'm sure.
Yep.
From what
I've
heard,
the guy that made dubstep.
Yeah, I met my first ex. I met my ex fiance through dubstep.
Is your ex-fiance the one who made it?
I'm sorry, one more time, please.
Is your ex-fiance the god that made dubstep?
Yes, she did make dubstep. It was a big deal over in the office. Everyone was like, "Whoa, what's that thing you're doing?" And she's like, and I was like, "Wow!" And I asked her out, and then it went on okay, but I don't.
Yeah.
Yo, she's a hero.
I don't have the moves. I don't have the moves, Anna Bananas. That's the honest truth.
That's actually a good point. I got to put that in your entries. Do either the other ones of you have like significant others, or have you been married and then not married and then married? I mean, that's a staple of Wikipedia.
I'm married to the job, bro.
So man, I'm married to the scene. See this DJ?
Yeah.
See all this stuff? That's my marriage. That's my job. That's my passion, my friend.
That's so good, you guys. You should marry a job. I mean, focus on your craft. Do something worthwhile.
I've been literally alone in a beacon, so I'm definitely single.
I don't think that's by choice,
you
bro.
know what? That sucks. You should get out of that job immediately, Captain. Because
why?
You're not free, bro.
I'm just tired of I'm tired of having nobody.
No.
Jeff, come over to Dole. Come over to
God,
Dole.
Jake, I'm going to disagree with you on that one. All right, Space Wikipedia, right here. All right, Space Wikipedia is a noble cause. We're documenting the universe with knowledge and information. It's the internet science website for space.
All right, let me ask you.
Get out of this job. I'm doing the best work I can.
Let me ask you about it.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
If it's so like top notch and like such a good resource for information and all that shit, how come it doesn't thrive beyond having to ask me with a text message every day to donate $2 to keep it going?
Because that's life in the universe, man. That's
can we speak to your manager, Captain Jeff? Is there like someone we can talk to?
No, I am the manager. I'm the only one here.
Speak to your superiors, Anna Bananas. Would you agree? We all want to talk to
dude, totally agree.
My manager?
This Jeff guy needs to chill out. I told him he could come to Dole, but he's just being a huge stick in the mud about it, man.
Confrontational, bro.
Okay. First of all, I apologize. Hold on. Let me read my script for what I'm supposed to say in these. Okay.
Wow, you can't
apologize.
Wow,
Prime directive.
Come down 2 dimensions.
We are trained to not. I'm just going to go off script. We're trained to not offend you. Okay. So if I've offended you, I am sorry. Okay. So apologies accepted.
I accept your apology, Captain. But in order for me to truly accept it, you have to do one thing for me.
What's that?
You have to do a sick 900 kickflip nollie, bro.
Well, okay, I can't do that. I mean, I'm limited to the physics of my realm, which is.
What if I take down your physics?
You can do that?
What if I break them for you?
You can do that?
Yo, break Earth's physics right now, bro.
Wait.
All right, I'm gonna get in big trouble for this, you guys. So don't tell anyone. Everyone swear. Everyone swear right now.
I swear, man. I swear.
Yo, I do.
Okay,
right.
wait.
I'm breaking down your gravity rules right now, Jeff. I'm hacking in.
Whoa.
All right, I did it. Whoa!
Switch it back.
I was doing the 960 thing.
No, switch it back. You've got to switch it back. I can't.
I'm sorry. All right, I'll switch it back. I don't know how to switch it back. Oh, there we go. It worked.
Yo, for a second, I saw you in the distance. You were like an ant, bro. That was so cool.
Okay, God, Jake, that was terrifying. Okay, okay, 6-dimensional beings are too powerful. All right, you are. Whoa.
So
just talk amongst yourselves for a second.
Okay, yeah.
Yo,
Hey.
Anna Banana, do you want to start a festival with me?
Yeah, I'd like to start a festival with you.
It's been my dream to always have an interplanetary festival that lasts 70 years.
Fuck yeah! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! We need to get another dimension in on this.
Non-stop partying every day.
That sounds awesome. Send me an email with the invite if you do it, because
You're not gonna come, Captain.
Listen, so Captain Jeff has a question. What final question? Ugh, that really shook me, God, Jake. That really shook me. You got to be careful using that. All right, I'm a 3-dimensional being. That's a lot. That's a lot. All right, I got to wrap this up because this is due in like 3 minutes. So, is there anything you want me to include that I didn't ask? We'll start with you, Anna.
Oh, just keep the party going all night long. Boop, 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 and make sure to get your vitamin D.
That's good advice. That's good advice. My grandma used to always say that to me, but it was mostly just because I was so pale. Let's see. Let's go with God, Jake.
Sure, God. It's not a big deal. Just take it easy. But if I could give you guys advice about anything, it's I'm pretty sad myself. So just keep at it. We'll get there one day.
Okay. I'm gonna not include the thing about you making my beacon disappear because I think I get in big trouble. And Preston, Killer Preston. What's up with you, man? What do you want me to include?
Sweet nickname, bro. Thank you. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep that nickname. I'll be back on my planet in like maybe 20 years or so when I finally land, and I'm gonna start a business, bro. Anna Banana, me, Jake God, Jake Sir, bro, are gonna start a new party company, and it's gonna be called Do the 6-Dimensional Rave, bro.
Wow, that sounds awesome. All right, well, thank you guys for doing this with me. I feel bad I procrastinated the interview, so it had to be cut short, and we had to do all of you at once. But it's been 20-something days on this station. I don't even know. Maybe I'll start keeping track more specifically. I'm excited. I'm excited to meet all of you. Let's see what happens next. So anyway, this is going to be it. Over and out. Take care, and Captain Jeff out. Is that off? I forgot that off. Oops, but.
I'm Patrick, and I'll be hosting this little section of it. Can I first get out the cat of Yas out here, please? Ooh, hello, look at us. Oh, Yas, we are Yes, Miami's LGBTQIA plus improv team. That's right, a bunch of queers here for your entertainment. What a dream. I just want to take a moment before we get started to remind everybody that after this, we have our stand-up show on Fundy. And all the donations that go to Fundy will go directly to the Minnesota Freedom Fund. So if you have the financial stability to do so, please consider donating as we stand with all those people out there. You know, it's rough times, but we're here to do a comedy show for you. In order to do that, we need a suggestion in the comments. So on the YouTube comments, go in there, of something. Imagine your gay best friend or favorite queer person or favorite. What is one amazing quality about them? Yes, we know they're fabulous, obviously, but dig deep, people. We are more complex than just fabulosity, which is a word I made up. Let's do it. Let's do it. Ooh. And in the meantime, let's just enjoy. Ooh, do I got any? So your favorite thing about your favorite queer person, or a great quality about them. Let's keep it positive, beautiful, shining. Okay, I'm not seeing anything on my end. Chromatica, that's right. Gay history, finally.
Fire.
Right. I can't see anything. Something in the comments, people. Let's do it.
Some love.
Some love? Okay. You know what? I think... Alright. I'm not seeing anything. Peter, I'm not seeing anything. Can you just put it in the chat if you see something that I'm not? Patience. Okay, great. Excellent. So patience is it, which is something that we did not exhibit, all right? Excellent. So we are Yas, and this is Patience.
All right, hear me out. Slow walkers. Am I right? I think we need to start a petition to end all slow walkers in the world.
Swipe left. Swipe left.
My daughter's name is Patience, because it's my favorite quality of them all. You see, we go hiking every day to collect nuts in wonderful trees and swimming in beautiful, pristine rivers.
Wait, swipe left.
Charles, can you go check on the patients for me? I really got to go to the bathroom. So, I mean, can you just, I know I ask a lot.
Right. Okay. No, this is the third time you've asked me to do this. I'm not going to do it. Okay.
But I really got to go pee, like really bad.
I need to pee too. Did you ever consider me and my needs?
Yes. Yes, I do. I brought you coffee yesterday.
I don't drink coffee, and you brought it with milk. I'm lactose intolerant, which I've made abundantly clear.
Yeah, I know. That's why I gave you the Lactaid.
No, well, okay. Well, you should have mentioned that. All right. Listen, Johnny, I don't know. I think I'm going to put in a request to be transferred to another floor.
No, we're like work best friends.
I am not. I am done. I do not want to work here with you anymore.
No, come on. I don't want to take another temperature if you're not going to be here too. Like, who am I going to giggle about things with?
Well, you're going to have to find somebody else, okay? Somebody else who is here in dialysis that will do that.
Charles,
yes.
Honestly, having you here at home all day long, you know, after you quit your fucking job, really? Was that the plan?
Okay, I feel very attacked right now when I'm going through such a hard time.
You chose to leave your job. You know, that puts a lot of...
No, I was forced to leave my job, okay?
You know, now the mortgage is completely on me.
Okay, well, you know what? Some things are more important than the mortgage, okay? Like happiness and You know, people remembering that you don't like coffee and that you're lactose intolerant.
It was Johnny again.
God damn, that son of a bitch, he got me.
Charles, you know, he really means well. All right? He cares about you a lot. You know, he can't be there 24/7 though. He's a person.
I'm not asking for 24/7, okay? I'm just asking like a little consideration every now and again. Like,
okay.
Charles. Oh my God, Charles. You're not gonna believe this. Okay. I know I messed up. I'm really sorry. I know I messed up. But I got you a surprise.
Very
I
sad.
got you a hedgehog.
Why would you give me a hedgehog?
Well, you remember you have that desk calendar that has the little animals, and you didn't change the desk calendar after like June 17th, and that was the hedgehog. So I thought you wanted a hedgehog.
Okay, Charles, the hedgehog is adorable. What are you talking about?
I am so afraid of hogs. I'm so terrified that when I saw it on my calendar, I couldn't even touch it.
Okay, come on. Like, look at its little beady eyes, though. Like.
Oh no! Oh God! Oh no! This is Sonic all over again. This is Sonic all over again.
Look,
swipe left. How do I find myself in a hedgehog cafe right now? I am terrified of these animals. Like literally terrified. I don't want to carry one right now. Please.
Swipe left. So my name is Henry the Hedgehog, and I kind of live here in this cafe, and my job is just to make people happy.
Swipe left. That one, Henry's just like staring at me intently and eating so fast. How could an animal eat so fucking fast?
Swipe right. Hey, my name's Henry. Your day way better.
No, you don't look okay.
I can juggle. Woo!
No, you don't look.
Brothers.
I'm gonna have nightmares. Please stop.
Should I bring more? Is that what you need? More hedgehogs?
No, listen, I am.
That one is Bobby. That one is Frankie. And that one is Johnny.
How are you multiplying?
Mr. Johnson, I was told that you're not enjoying your stay here at Hedgehog Cafe.
No, you see, I think something happened when I was young with Sonic or something, because they're not animals. It's like it's a phobia or something.
Oh, I don't understand. Well, why would you even come to a Hedgehog Cafe then? We're pretty clear about our advertising. It's a Hedgehog Cafe.
Hedgehog Cafe.
How do they keep popping up everywhere I go, everywhere I turn?
Mr. Johnson, it's a Hedgehog Cafe.
Have you ever tasted humans before?
But did you hear that?
Did you hear what? What are you talking?
He said the one down there said that he tasted human.
Mr. Johnson, these are hedgehogs. They don't speak, sir.
Yeah, we don't fucking speak.
It tastes like chicken. Really good chicken.
Stop being a freak, Daryl.
You're sweating.
I'm an animal whisperer. Hush! I'm an animal whisperer, sir. I hear them.
Hey, bud. Can you hear me?
I don't want to open my eyes to see you, but I hear you.
Look,
what do you want, little creature?
I want you to do something. Go rob the bank. Go rob the bank.
Sir, they eat human meat and rob banks.
They don't have access to human meat. What are you talking about? We just feed them carrots and little treats.
Yummy carrots, right, guys?
Love the carrots.
Sir, I am detecting irony in their words. They don't eat carrots.
especially the ones that are like finger-like carrots.
Daryl, stop being a freak.
White blood. You know, growing up, I was actually really into the baby food that was like the worst tasting, the spinach ones, the carrot ones. Like that was my favorite kind of food. And then growing up, that's literally the nastiest thing I could ever eat.
Swipe left. Yeah, when I go to restaurants, I only get chicken nuggets and French fries. If the restaurant does not have chicken nuggets and French fries, it's a shit restaurant. It could be like Lobster Bar, and if I don't get my chicken nuggets,
Harold, what did I tell you about chewing with your mouth open?
It's who I am, bro. You can't change me. It's my chicken nuggets and French fries.
Yeah. I just got that all over in my eyes. If you had COVID, I would be dead now, you know?
I'll save it for later and you can thank me.
Hey, Harold, listen, it's really cool that you decided to come on this date with me, bro.
Yeah, bro, this is great. Where are the chicken nuggets at? Am I right?
Chicken nuggets? Nah, this is a steakhouse. Like, we're here to eat, really good steak.
Have you had a chance to look over the menu?
I would like the filet mignon, please.
The filet mignon, and how would you like that cooked? Yes?
Medium.
Medium, oh. Okay. And how about your sides?
I'll take,
No, please, go ahead. Flout the rule.
There's an issue with this menu, sir.
Yes, it has words on it. You have difficulty with that, don't you?
What is a filet mignon? What is a salmon? What is a...
Filet, it's a silent T.
But there's a T, filet. Why would it be silent if it's there? Filet.
Because it's French.
Whatever. Just mac and cheese and some chicken tenders will do. Thanks.
You know, thank you.
Oh, and here I thought you were fools. What an excellent joke. Now, may I please take your order?
Maybe if I try to get on the same level as this guy. Le chicken tenders with le mac and cheese. Better?
Very good, sir. Thank you. I'll be back.
Okay, that was completely embarrassing.
Well, what do you mean? Loosen up, bro. If you're gonna date me, you're gonna date me. All of me.
Listen, Harold and Jack can't be a thing, bro. If you're gonna be like eating chicken tenders, like grow up, bro.
Qu'est-ce que c'est une merde? Who is the little shit that's insulting my food?
That one.
You dare come into my restaurant and ask for mac and cheese?
Oh, that was me. le fromage, le mac fromage,
You little piece of shit. You are not worthy of being on our roof.
I'm so sorry, chef. My friend here is very new at this stuff, and he doesn't have a very sophisticated palate. That's all.
I'm sending back the mercredi. You better order again, or else.
Swipe left. So, I traveled the world, took in different cuisines. I went to culinary school, but nothing is as good as my grandma's, chicken soup, right? So that got me thinking, why not simplify? And so here I am to release a brand new line of my restaurant, and it is called Simple.
Right. That's my chicken recipe, grandson. Chicken recipe, chicken soup, that's mine. Okay, my attorney is calling you.
It's a family recipe, okay, Mima?
No, that is my soup recipe, and not put your name on it and sell it.
Well, I put...
Hi, listen, your grandmother told me to call you.
Yes.
It seems that you stole her recipe. We're gonna have to sue you.
Well, listen, I love my grandmother very much, but first off, how much is she paying you for this?
Listen, I've been her lawyer. for I'd say 15 years.
Okay, whatever that is, I'll double it.
Bitch, what?
I'll triple it.
Bitch, what?
I will fly you first class to the Grand Cayman Islands, where you will get 50 cases of Dom Perignon, and I'll double it.
That sounds very appealing and all, but your grandmother and I, there's loyalty there. All right.
Wait, you were trying to bribe my attorney? Grandson?
Well, I was. Yeah, no, I was. Mima, I learned this business from you. You're just as ruthless as I am. You're suing your grandson.
Look, and besides that, all right, I'm coming out of the closet. We are lovers. Maria is my lover. We've been lovers for 45 years. Okay? I hate to drop that on you, but, you just have pushed me to extremes here.
Listen, all you're doing is an even better backstory to sell my chicken soup. You know what I mean? So I'm happy for you, but I am.
Grandma, can you just kind of tell him? Can you just tell him what it is? What your secret ingredient is? It's cocaine, now, right? Right?
No, I'm not telling the secret ingredient. That will go with me to my death. I was going to leave it, but now I am not going to leave it. It's just going to end up in the grave with me.
You gotta fess up, though. That's why everybody can't get enough of it. It's just laced completely with cocaine. That's your secret ingredient. I know.
What are you talking about? Okay. You know what? Keep the damn recipe, okay? I can't do it.
Mike, you are gonna lose this lawsuit. Let me just tell you.
Okay, what? Sorry, I'll have technical difficulties. Okay.
You're going up against your grandmother. You're going up against a lesbian lawyer. And on top of that, they are lovers. Drop it.
Yeah, but I figured out
something else.
I figured out something else. Apparently, the chicken soup recipe is just a front for a huge drug operation. This is like some crazy ass TV shit.
Alrighty, so we're gonna sit here and we're gonna mediate. Alrighty. And it seems like your grandmother is willing to settle as long as you give her 79% of the earnings.
Well, okay, cool. My lawyer's showing up. Perfect. No.
Yes, I am the lawyer.
Perfectly reasonable. Be reasonable.
I'm being quite reasonable.
Well, we're being reasonable by saying no. Okay.
Listen, the recipe is originally hers. She has been working on it and refining it for years. And then, it's almost unconstitutional for her grandson to just take it and make money off of it. All right? She needs her cut.
Oh, funny that you mentioned the cut.
Yep, funny. Mm-hmm.
Well, I've come to see the humor in this situation. This has brought strife to our family, and it's upsetting me, and I feel like it's just going to put me in the grave.
So I'm finally ready to give up the family recipe for banana bread. I've been holding on to it my whole life. I've alienated family members. I've alienated friends. Everything because they just wanted the recipe and I just refused. But you know what? I'm at a point in my life. Fuck it.
I left. Oh God, I hate 4th of July potluck at work. Jesus Christ. That asshole's gonna bring that stupid banana bread again. He thinks everybody likes it. We don't like it. It just tastes like nothing. I don't get it. Why don't people just not bring food? Just go to Costco. Just buy a platter. Bring it to the cookout.
Especially at work, everyone loves anything I do basically, but especially the banana bread and everything I bake and bring. Because you could be simple and basic, like
quite right. Yeah, it's gonna be so hard to resist eating it. I'm gonna save it later. For later.
Susan, I heard she brought another fruit platter from Publix like last year. Can you say embarrassing with the capital E?
Susan, this fruit is amazing. It's like fresh. Did you cut this fruit yourself?
Oh, Susan, why don't you answer?
Yes, I did.
Oh, that's amazing. This is great. Who brought that terrible banana bread?
Excuse me?
Awful. I don't know.
Yes.
I can't.
Like, I think they left is it me or did they actually leave the rind on?
It brings the flavor. You would know a thing or two about flavor if you maybe followed a recipe once in your life. Jessica.
That's true. No, you're right. This second career of mine is so much worse than the cordon bleu. I just, it's terrible.
The cordon bleu?
Hey, I was an instructor there. I taught at the cordon bleu, and I just wanted something more stable. So I just decided to, I could do an office job. It's cool.
Wow. Well, I learned cooking from a chef in Paris, the Eiffel Tower, actually.
Oh my gosh. You know Henri? How long did you study under him?
Years, years, months. Who knows?
Hey guys, I'm gonna go. Do you guys want anything?
No, thanks, Beatrice. We appreciate it.
Oh, I'll go with you. I want to throw this damn banana bread away.
People don't know what's good anymore. I just, you know what? It doesn't. C'est la vie. Like,
so do you know who made the banana bread? Do you know?
Why? You want to give them compliments?
Well, no, I feel concerned actually, because this tastes to me like a preschool person made it.
Who made the banana bread in this fucking party?
I don't know, Ron. I don't know.
Determined to our health. Determined to our health. I am running to the toilet.
Oh my god, oh my god, if he
finds Oh my god! The banana bread! Stay away from it!
Oh no, that's terrible because Cecil has diverticulitis too. That's gonna be bad.
Hey guys, sorry, HR here. Don't want to be a nudge or anything. We gotta find out who made this banana bread because several people are threatening lawsuits. And so we want to get to the bottom of this.
Swipe left. Yes, I did fill out the comment card, but the anonymous box of suggestions is supposed to be anonymous. Why? How are you? There's a camera. You have a camera posted in front of the anonymous suggestion box. Yes, and I did complain.
Swipe left. Listen, all I do is work here, okay? If you have a problem with the DMV, you take it up with the state. Okay, because I'm just here working, on the hour. Okay, sweetheart. And also,
right. So, you can't help me at all. I've been here for 4 hours.
That's your problem, sweetheart. There's this online service where you can get an appointment ahead of time. Saves you time.
I did that. That's the thing. You're not listening. I did that. I did everything that was recommended, and I'm still here.
There's a snack machine down the hall to the left, and they have Takis there. All the kids love them.
Nancy, I got you a sandwich, girl. I got you a sandwich. It's break time.
It's not break time. No,
sweetheart. Sorry.
Turkey's very like it. Here you go. I'm gonna go take a nap in the back.
Okay.
Thanks,
so you can't.
Sweetheart.
You can't help at all?
Hi, Nancy. Sorry to cut you, sir. I need to talk to my friend for a couple of minutes.
Oh my goodness. How are you?
I know. I haven't seen you since what? The paintball party we threw?
Was it that or was it the baby shower? I don't know.
It was the baby shower. That was a paintball party.
That was so unique, Oh.
So unique.
I'm sorry. What time is your break over?
Oh my God! Is that Missy? Missy, I heard you in the back. How?
Oh my God,
baby!
What? growing so fast.
Oh my God, that's
It's
amazing.
like-
You still have that glow. You're still like you're pregnant.
Oh my God. Well, maybe I am.
Don't play with us.
You need to eat it too. Here, have half of my sandwich.
Oh my God.
Nancy,
Oh my gosh.
I'm John from HR, and I wanted to tell you, you're going to get a promotion. We've been looking at your numbers, and man, they are so low.
I'm sorry. I've been waiting. Waiting. Can I please?
Oh, sorry. This is a supervisory kind of meeting here. I'm sorry. We don't allow the patrons of the DMV to delay our talks, supervisory talks.
Boss, you know, he's been very, very exasperated.
Matilda, you're doing HR at the DMV now? Did the whole class end up here?
Excuse me, sir. Yes, can you please step out of the way? I'm trying to clean up.
Okay, but look, I just need a D6 clearance form so I could then get my license renewed.
Oh, you should have said so, sweetheart. Here.
Are you kidding me?
That's
all it took. I was waiting.
Is somebody yelling up in here? Are somebody yelling?
I don't want to.
I'm yelling.
Put that form down right now, sir. You put that form right. I'm gonna.
I just got this form. It took me 4 hours. I'm not gonna.
It right now, sir. I'm gonna tase you. I'm
Gosh,
gonna tase
the
you right now.
DMV is so romantic.
I hit you with this broom. Calm down.
Listen, swipe left. I am scared of the driving exam because they say you gotta like take a full stop and it stops, but kind of like the boy who won't stop. Can't stop.
Swipe left.
Won't stop.
Swipe left. So I can't see, but you know, I'm gonna go ahead and drive my car, you know, because nobody's gonna tell me that I can't drive. That's my ride. So you know,
Swipe
can't see
right.
it all, but you know, it's okay.
Dude, you ran over my mailbox. What is wrong with you?
It was in the way. Why would you put your mailbox right in the middle of the road?
You ran over the sidewalk. You're 6 feet onto my lawn. Can you even see me?
No.
Grandpa, I think it's time for you to put the license away. I will pay for your Uber rides, okay?
No, this my independence. I don't want to rely on somebody to drive me around.
I get that, and I don't want you to feel any less capable of doing anything. It's just, it's dangerous, all right? You can't see properly.
You know what's dangerous? Uber. I could get in there and they could try to take my walker and just hit me. You know, it could be abusive.
And scene. All right. And let's get the entire cast out just to say hello. Oh, you're all beautiful. Now get out of here. Excellent. So that was Yas. Again, consider donating to the Minnesota Freedom Fund. But right now, our show is not done. We are going to keep things rolling with our stand-up portion. We're going to give it off to Anastasia. And so...
me in the chat. So yeah, everyone turn off your video. Thank you all so much. If you are just tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in. If you have been with us since earlier in the day, thank you so much for sticking with us. I know there's a lot of craziness going on in the world, but let's just take some time to sit back and laugh. In the meantime, I want to show you the comedians that we're going to be having up for the night, because we have a lot of beautiful faces that we are going to be having tonight, showcasing all of their comedy. So if they can turn on their cameras real quick, just so you can see a little bit of what you're in for. Oh yeah, look at that, Sean and Grant. Who wore it best? We're both in the camera.
Yeah.
Come on, look. As Joan Rivers would say, R.I.P. my girl. Alrighty, now we'll get rid of these guys. They are from all over the country, and they are here to make you laugh tonight. And speaking of tonight, because that is the time that we are in, all proceeds that will be taken from fundy.live/Villain Theater, any proceeds that are donated on that link will be going to the Minnesota Freedom Fund. And, again, I know it's real crazy, so I wanted to just make sure that if you guys do have a drink, take that drink. And it's kind of disappearing in my green screen, but you take your drink and sip it. Cheers to love, because that is what tonight is all about. It's all about love, because it's chaos, so we got to meet it with some good vibes and some love. Speaking of love, not to brag, but I've been dating my boyfriend for almost 2 years now, and it's about that time when people have been asking me if we're gonna move in together, because I guess that's what people do. I'm like, nah, screw that. I'm an independent woman. I would much rather assert my independence by living with my parents, okay? Yeah, my parents, Natalia and Oleg, they are the evil spies from the Rocky and Bullwinkle series. We'll just get that out. Facts. They are very interesting people. Like, if you think things are crazy here, I mean, Russia is pretty fucking nuts. My parents are great people. My Russian roots are very interesting. Anytime I try to kind of rekindle with my Russian roots, I like to listen to, the 3 Russian radio stations that they have, which are basically trash EDM, and, war music. Sweet songs of my people. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's how mating happens there. About it. Speaking of mating, it's funny because people have asked me, they're like, Russians, like, that's so hot, you speak Russian, like, oh my god. I'm like, have you heard Russian? It's like it's like when people do the nasty and they're speaking Spanish, like, ay, papi. And in Russian, it's like, da, papa, davai. It's like, ew. It sounds very upsetting. Everyone's like, are you in a fight with your parents? So, like, I'll get a call from my mom, and she'll be like, Nasi, da, da, da. I'm like, oh, yeah, извини, прости, whatever. And they're like, is everything okay? I'm like, no, We just said we love each other. Peace on earth. But yeah, it's been interesting quarantining with them because I truly feel like a quarantine-ager. Mainly because just like when I was a teen, I literally cannot go anywhere. And I'm mostly talking to my boyfriend on Animal Crossing.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't know if I have any Animal Crossing fans in the house, but shout out AC. Tom Nook is a crook, but I got a 5-star island, so that's all that matters. I like to say I have no time to do anything, even right now, but I have somehow managed to play that game, as my Nintendo Switch likes to remind me, for over 250 hours. Yes, it's good. It's good. You know, but things are better now with, you know, with my parents, my family. Because growing up, they were super strict. Like, I remember they would be strict about the smallest things. I remember asking my mom if I could play soccer. She's like, no, Anastasia, you cannot play football. If you play football, you'll break your legs, you'll have crooked legs, and no man will ever want to marry you. I was 7.
Oh, damn.
I got a little bit older. I asked my dad if I could get braces. And he's like, no, Anastasia. We used to beat up kids with braces back in Russia. I will not have that for my daughter. I will not. Yeah, my dad is the guy from The Room as well. Hi, Mark. But then I got a little bit older and I started to really think about things. I'm like, oh, straight legs, crooked teeth, still no husband. And that's when I dug deep and found out we were just broke as hell that entire time. Shit's expensive. Team sports. Can't do it. But you know, I have been reading a lot of headlines lately, and you know, with the COVID-19 and all that stuff, there's just a lot of shit going on in the world. But the thing that really stood out to me was that there's a national condom shortage. Yeah, it is terrifying because there are going to be a lot of baby Zoomers after this. That's all I'm saying. And it's kind of frustrating because people are like, I don't know how to say it, stupid. And they name their kids topical things like Archie after the royal baby, Cardi B, COVID-19. I actually think COVID-19 would be a great name for a baby because just like COVID-19, babies, their smiles are infectious. And just like COVID-19, if I thought I was about to have a baby, I'd get rid of that shit immediately. All right, guys, that's my time. Some light abortion to keep you guys going and to get you guys all hot and heavy. All right, this next comedian coming up to the virtual stage. By the way, we have a lot of awesome people coming up for you tonight. This is like, that's no joke. That is the real. I'm super excited. I'm a fan of these people. So this next comedian coming up to the virtual stage has an album called Quarantunes. You are not alone. She is a violinist and hilarious. Put your hands together for Kristen Lundberg, everyone. Woo! Yeah. Where is she? Let's just stop video. There she is. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. What? Hey. Wait, we can't hear you.
Oh my God.
No.
I can't hear you.
Kristen, we can't hear you. No.
Oh,
no. Okay, wait, hold on. We're going to figure this out in a moment. We're going to figure it out.
She's killing it.
Okay, guys. No.
That was funny.
Wait, let's see. All right, guys. We'll pause on her for a moment. We'll get her out for a moment.
Yo.
We'll get her out for a moment. No.
Yo.
No, Kristen, we'll come back to you in a moment. It's like live news. It's like live news. I read news. It's like back to you.
This is the best set I've ever seen. On Zoom. Oh my gosh, she's killing it.
Okay, stop your video and you'll come back. You'll come back.
Oh my god. That's the best thing I've seen on Zoom.
We still can hear you. We heard her.
No, this is her act. This is her bit.
Oh, is this her bit?
Yeah, this is great. No!
All right, she's coming back. She's coming back. All right, guys. Well, I don't know about you, but I love some good suspense.
Oh, shit.
So the drama's on. Still be back, but without further ado, we're gonna keep this thing going.
Yeah.
Put your hands together for my dear friend. He hosts a talk show through Villain called Tonight with Tarek, which is coming up next Friday. Put your hands together for Tarek Turchman, everyone.
Yeah. Let's go. Don't you do it.
Let's get his video.
No.
I am literally shook.
Yeah, this is the best shit. Oh, yeah.
Wait, unmute yourself.
Oh my god.
Hey. Okay.
Oh. Woo, yeah.
L'chaim, everyone.
L'chaim, everyone. Happy protesting.
Yeah.
These protests I do approve of. Not that no one needs my approval. I mean, these protests make sense, not like the ones we had a few weeks ago because people wanted haircuts. But we have to be careful because some foreigners, I'm a realtor in Miami, more about that later. I work with a lot of foreigners, rich foreigners. And I was talking to one today. He's like, oh my God, there's been protests in this country for months now. I'm like, wait, what do you mean? He's like, yes, they were protesting at the gym. Now they're protesting in Minnesota. I'm like, okay. Let's not get confused here, sir. All right. The protests at the gym were the white supremacists who the people right now in Minneapolis are protesting against, basically. Okay. Anyways, I just wanted to clarify that for any other foreigners watching. That happens a lot, you know? That's funny. I was dating a guy and he was great. He was very go with the flow. He was not as political as I am. And he asked me that one question, you know, if they ask you, you know, it's eventually not gonna work, especially if you're political. And he asked me, because he was a foreigner and he was beginning to live in this country. And he was like, I have a question. I was like, yes. Why are the Black people so angry? You know what I mean? Like, you're like, where do I start, you know?
Oh, God.
I was like, okay, what do I do? So I was like, okay, whatever. We're gonna have to Ava DuVernay our weekend. You know, the Black filmmaker. She directed Selma. She directed the 13th, the documentary. She did, so I took him from beginning to end. He couldn't believe it. He'd never heard of, he never understood any of it, which is crazy. So that didn't work out. We actually broke up before the quarantine.
Woo!
Yeah. Right on time. Cause I'm cute, but I'm not quarantine cute. You know what I mean? I think that's a very specific kind of cute. But yeah, relationships are funny. They put your life into perspective. They put things into perspective. Like a few months ago when I was with him, I was his cuddly bear, you know, but now I'm just an angry fat person. You know, things change. But you know, I'm glad I got rid of him, or you know, he got rid of me, or whatever happened. But because he was super toxic, like he would do this thing, super annoying, where he would think before he would talk. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, what a waste of time. Okay, I'm talking and thinking at the same time. I'm multitasking here. You know what I mean? So annoying. And all my friends knew it too. Like all my friends were with me. They're like, Tarek. They kept calling him oh, he's so complicated. Oh no. They kept calling him considerate. That's what they called him. Yeah. So he was super considerate. So annoying. Like, what are you trying to prove? You know? But yeah. So I'm single now. it's cool being single during. Well, it's not cool being single during the quarantine, but it is because there's no pressure to date or do anything. You know what I mean? So you can be on the apps and you can chat and be like, okay, cool, see you like in 2 months. Delete, block, block. You know, so amazing. It's really freeing, you guys. What else? So yeah. I'm a gay guy from Miami. We're a very specific brand. And coming out was really funny for me. I come from a crazy Mediterranean intense family. I was born and raised in Guatemala, but I'm half Palestinian, half Sicilian. So yeah, God was in a really good mood that day. And you know, my family was very intense. My little sister was very intense because I was very obviously gay. Like I was, you know, you could tell I was gay the minute like I could move a hand. You know what I mean? Like baby, like resting hands like this, baby. So my sister was very touched. She's my younger sister. She was always like on my ass, like, I think you're gay. I think you should, you know, like, I think you should come out, you know, like, I think you're gay, like that guy on television, you know, like, she was so funny. She, like, we would watch Bareback Mountain and like the whole time she'd be staring at my reaction, you know, like waiting to see, like too much, right? So she's like, she was on to me. She was pressuring me to come out. I was like, no. You know, she'd like confront me all the time, like, Tara, come out of the closet. And I'd be like, no, I'm totally straight. What are you talking about, Lovna? Spice Girl poster behind me, like, yeah, girl power, you know. So she got frustrated and she was on to me and she wanted to catch me like red-handed. And she noticed that I started downloading porn on the family computer. It's smart, right? Remember when you only had one computer in the house? And you had to use like LimeWire to download porn. Remember LimeWire before Pornhub? And like now you can like scroll over and thumbnail and see the whole movie in 30 seconds. Back then you had to choose by title, which was very confusing. I was a young gay. I was like, what's Freddy's fisting fantasy? Like, I don't understand. But so you would choose the title, you would download it. It would take ages to download. And then finally, you could open it up once it downloaded, whatever. So one night I waited for all my family to be asleep and I went and I opened my porn and I started enjoying my porn and my sister sneaks up behind me. Yeah, and she's like, bam, I got you. You're gay. I was like, no, I'm doing some research. Leave me alone. I've been doing a lot of research those days. I've been doing a lot of research lately, actually. As most of us, yeah. But anyways, I screamed so loud, the entire neighborhood found out I was gay that night. Like it's actually pretty cool. She was pretty cool. But anyways, yeah, Anna, it was super funny when you were talking about Russian, how people are like, oh, that it's a sexy language or whatever, because you're like, oh, have you heard Russian? That's funny because like I go through the same thing because like my dad speaks Arabic and my whole life my friends are like, why is your dad mad? But it's not mad. It's just one of those languages that sounds angry and passionate, like Korean. You know, like Arabs, Korean, and Cubans. Cubans sound the same. Like even if it's Spanish, you're like, oh my God, I think they're angry, you know. But yeah, so anyway, they're not angry. They're angry. We're all angry. Anyways, I'm Tarek, you guys. Thanks for having me, Anna. It was a little last minute, but it worked out. Very excited to see everyone else.
Remember Tarek. Listen, guys, Tarek is a friend. Cheers to Tarek because Tarek, I texted him. I found out that Rob Dean, who is supposed to be on our lineup tonight, unfortunately could not make it. But we will bring him back eventually to the Villain Theater virtual world because he is protesting in New York. So he was not able to make it. So he's fighting a good fight. But Tarek is such a good friend because he joined at the very last minute and did all the set. So give it up for him. And he stepped up to go up earlier. So guys, cheers to love. Peace and love. Blur.
For you, Anna.
Blur. All right, guys, coming up next to the virtual stage, we're going to actually I've never been so hyped because now the suspense is really killing me. She has an album called Quarantunes. You are not alone. Put your hands together for Kristen Lundberg, everyone. Part 2.
Hello.
Yay!
Hey, album's coming out, man. Album's my first one. It's gonna drop. It's called Quarantunes. You are alone. Okay.
Oh, you are alone.
Because you are. It's funny that way. Now you get it. Okay. Now my hair is a mess. My hair is naturally curly. I've been watching YouTube videos, you guys, learning how to do it. Okay. My hair, she has a different personality than I do. Okay. Like I'm pretty tame, actually. But when I wake up in the morning, it looks like my hair has been at a rave all night. I'm finding stuff in there. I'm finding broken glass. I'm finding plaster. Like, did you dance through a wall? Like, what the hell? She's telling me philosophies that she learned at Coachella. I'm like, how'd you know that? Like, she's giving me knowledge and stuff. She's going crazy. It's been driving me crazy, you know. So now I wear a bonnet at night, okay? That's right. I put a cage on the feast, okay? Now, when I wake up, I look like a mushroom, okay? Like a delightful little mushroom that got foraged out in the woods. I don't have time to do all that. She doesn't like it, okay? She doesn't like being put away. But you know what? I don't care because my hair don't like me and I don't like my hair. She tries to fight me and sheds everywhere. My cousins say I don't look the best. My Aunt Tammy said to comb my chicken's nest. I told her, shush. It ain't a nest. It's my hair. And her name is Sugar Bush. Sugar Bush. Okay, that's not the studio version. That's not the studio version, okay? It's gonna be better on the album, but you get it. And listen, I just need a couple more practices. Hey, that's why I do stand up. Anyway, you guys should see me wash this. You'll never see me wash it, and I barely ever wash it because it's like washing an octopus, okay? It's like I gotta bust out the restraints and everything. Anyway, I'm from Dayton, Ohio. That's a Midwestern city. It's basically if a bottle of ranch were a city. It's very basic. I grew up there and I worked at Papa John's for 7 whole years. Here's the thing, my nickname at Papa John's was Breadstick. And because of my figure and stuff. And I remember one day I was cutting open cans of sauce, as you do at Papa John's. I'm cutting open cans. I get about 12 cans deep, and I cut my hand on one of the cans. And I was like, uh-oh, you know, because the sauce is red, blood's red. They're similar colors. And I called my boss over. I said, I did a boo-boo. And he said, we're going to have to throw away all these cans. And I said, well, what if we just keep the first couple and just throw away the rest of the cans? You know, maybe I did it later, you know, slipped up later on. He said, do you want to be responsible if anything happens? I said, how would I be responsible if my blood is on your cans? Answer me that. Anyway, sometimes that's regarded as a punchline, but don't order pizza from Papa John's, from Papa John's, from Papa John's. Don't order pizza from Papa John's, because the sauce is blood. Don't do it. You better don't. You better don't. That's what my next album's going to be called, actually. Okay. So like I said, I'm from Dayton, Ohio. I was a goth kid when I was living in Dayton. And I was into drawing fairies and stuff like that. And actually, I was trained to be gothic by my best friend's mom. Her name was Elizabeth. The very first rule of being goth was to never call her Liz, okay? It's not dark enough. It's got to be Elizabeth, the full thing, okay? And when he went over to her house, Elizabeth, she looked like Cher plus 40 cats. Okay, she just had cats all around. And part of being goth was blending in with the cats. You had to blend, you know, so people would drive by and be like, are those gargoyles or goth kids? And then they just drive on, like, I guess it's goth. Actually, my job as a goth kid, because we each had an assignment, mine was to keep the cats away from the skateboarders. I'd be like, get away from them. You know, they're doing ollies, get away. I corral them. I was kind of a ratchet kid. I grew up in a ratchet house, let a few nuts loose, you know what I'm saying? I got siblings is what I'm saying, okay? And I wasn't the nicest sibling. I wasn't very nice. I remember one day I was watching my little brother lick a sucker, okay? And I wanted some of that. And I said, Billy, give me a lick, which is a normal request for siblings in Ohio. And he said, no, in his Billy voice. And I said, Billy, give me a lick or I'm going to break this Buzz Lightyear CD game for Windows 5, which was a big deal because we just upgraded. Anyway, he goes, no, in his little Billy voice. And then I broke it. And then my mom said, hey, Kristen, I'll give you a lick. And she came downstairs and she whipped my ass. Yep. So I was a ratchet child and I lived in Cincinnati. And I moved there from Dayton and I sold my brother's Nintendo for gas money to go to Cincinnati because that's what everyone has to do. That's part of the entry fee. And so this is just the last little apology song to my little brother. I'm sorry, Billy. Sorry. Now, give me a lick. I'm sorry I broke your CD-ROM. I'm sorry that your Nintendo's gone. I'm sorry I never shed a tear when I killed the game with Buzz Lightyear. Okay. So that's it for that song. That will also be polished so that way the rhythmatics will be exact and looped in GarageBand like every other song. Okay. Do I have time for a 30-second bit?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is I'm in quarantine alone with my cat. I'm sitting alone. We've been alone. And my cat is very testy sometimes. You know, sometimes she likes to play Daytonian cat soccer with the cat turds out of a litter box. You know, heaven forbid I stop paying attention to her for 5 seconds. So this one goes out to Moo Moo. That's my cat's name. I'm looking at her. She's looking at me. There's nothing to do except to be. We're not gonna fuss. We're not making a scene. We're just two little cats in quarantine. To be continued on the album, which is happening, and that's it. Thank you.
Give it up for Kristen, everyone. Hey, I love it. I love it. And it was worth the wait. Kept us on the edge of our seats. Kept us on the edge of our seats. Alrighty, guys. We have 2 more comedians up for this night. This next comedian, we actually had her on some of our virtual shows. She's actually been over at the Film Theater stage. Hilarious person. You have seen her. You may have seen her in a Reductress meme, but she's also all over. She's a busy gal. This girl is busy. You can check her out on her podcast called All Dick is Trash. She just had Andrea Lopez, and she is going to be having the Fat Carrie Bradshaw on her next episode. Just follow her on social media because she'll definitely inspire you. Put your hands together for Millie Tamarez, everyone.
I love my credit is you've seen her everywhere because this bitch is all over the place.
Girl, I saw you on a meme. I was like, I know her.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the meme. Yeah, the one meme. I did a stock photo shoot, and I was like, I have to change my hair color. Earlier, Tarek was talking about how he went from a cuddly teddy bear to an angry fat person, and I've just been sweating rewriting all my jokes because that is my entire brand. I'm so mad I don't know what to do anymore. So yeah, I'm Dominican. I'm Dominican from the Dominican Republic, Dominican American, and right now the most popular Dominican American woman in pop culture is Cardi B. Woo! And yeah, woo, Sean says. Sean says, woo, love her tattoo. So a lot of, Dominican women are, pretty pissed that Cardi B's just like, she doesn't represent us. She's too ratchet. And it's just like, I get it. They have legitimate claims, Cardi B did go to her husband's side bitch's job to the hookah bar, and she did go and kick that woman's ass. And as a Dominican woman, I have to say that is 100% representative of all Dominican women. If you cheat on us, we will beat your side bitch's ass. And if you get cheated, is it love if you don't go and beat the side bitch's ass? I don't think so. You're love if you don't do that. A thing too about Dominican women that I didn't know about is, well, I knew about, but I didn't know it was just Dominican women, is that our nipples are like, our areolas are basically like the whole breast. It's like, he was like a Subway cookie. Yeah, like on the whole breast. And I didn't know that was specific to Dominican women until I saw Lady Gaga. She had like 2 little band-aids over her nipples in a music video once, and I was like, no, that is Photoshop. Yeah, I didn't know that Dominican women, had like big ass areolas. So I'm just representing for my people there. So yeah, that's how I'm doing my Black Lives Matter. I live in Brooklyn, so I've just been flashing people all day. And that is the height of my activism. No, I'm kidding. I'm getting arrested. So yeah, I think before, I live in New York City, and before the quarantine, I had a very active lifestyle. My schedule was packed. In the morning, I would go to a yoga class, go to therapy, have brunch with my friends, then go on a date, then do a comedy show. And now my schedule is wake up at 8 a.m., be on Twitter until 12 p.m., eat some cereal, fight with Cuban anti-vaxxers on Facebook. And if you are wondering how I know so many Cuban anti-vaxxers, I did go to high school in South Florida. So if you do, So yeah, before quarantine happened, I was having sex.
Hey,
I said before, I very much have sex 3 times a year. So before that, literally, I almost missed the cutoff in 2019. I did have sex on December 30th, making it 3 times. So yeah, before, when I would sleep with guys, they would always complain about, wearing a condom. They're like, it doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel the same. It's just like, it's like you're eating a delicious meal with a sock in your mouth. Like, you don't get the full joy. And I'm like, I don't understand that. Until I started performing live stream comedy shows. And then I'm like, oh, okay. It's all the joy of live comedy through a Zoom. So because of that, now I have a newfound sympathy for men. And, I vowed that after quarantine, I will let 4 guys raw dog me. Breaking my 3 time a year cycle. So, thank you. I know a lot of people consider me like the Mother Teresa of activism. Yeah, the dating apps right now are popping. Like, it's as if nothing happened. Like, multiple people a day are like, hey, what's up? Hey, you want to hang out and come through? I'm like, no, there's a global pandemic. But it's just I'm thinking about it, and it's just like, I have to look at the numbers, okay? Because Black people are 2.7 times more likely to die from COVID than white people, right? And Latino people are 2 times more likely to die from COVID than white people. So as an Afro-Latina, I am 4.7 times more likely to die from COVID. No, thank you. I'm not going to die. I know how math works, bitch. So anytime a white guy asks me to come over his house, I'm like, why you want to participate in genocide? I did think, there's been some guys that I've been really nervous, that they'll send me some pictures and I'm like, you know what? Is COVID that bad? But, the thing is that if I get ghosted, getting ghosted sucks, right? After you have sex with someone and they don't text you back, that sucks. Getting ghosted when you know this dude has nowhere to fucking go and he's just on his phone all damn day, that's a new fucking feeling. And if I got ghosted during quarantine, I will go and kill him without a mask on and let my droplets go everywhere. I'm a plus size woman. Woo, 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 woo.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay. Hashtag. But it's a really exciting time for plus size women because all these fashion brands are finally coming around. They're like, wow, maybe they need clothes too. And when you're a plus size woman into fashion, you'll get emails from these really cool companies that you've always been looking after. Them. Well, come check out our new plus size collection. And you go on the website and it's just sunglasses and earrings. And you're like, thanks, nasty gal. Love a good plus sized earring for my fat earlobes. The thing about being plus size is that people will say I just feel so bad for you. There's a skinny person inside of you, It's like a skinny person inside of you. And to that I say, not every night, okay? 3 times a year, but not every night. But the thing is that I actually feel bad for skinny women because I orgasm harder than any skinny woman that I've ever met. And it's because it's this certain position I do where it's not really, it comes from me, I come hard from me being on top, but it's not really me being on top. It's the look in the man's eyes when I tell him I want to go on top and he's scared. Light flashes for his eyes and that makes me come so hard. Oh gosh. And you know what? Skinny women will never feel that. So sorry. There is a Netflix show called Too Hot to Handle. And it is where 20 hot singles are in a house and they get, if they don't have sex for 30 days, they get $100,000.
What?
Yeah, that's the premise of the Netflix show. It's on Netflix right now. So if they survive 30 days without having sex, they'll get $100,000. I'm going 90 days without having sex, and I've only gotten $1,200 from our government. Further proving that women of color are severely underpaid and undervalued.
Hey.
Come on, Joe Biden, get it together. So I am a trendsetter. I do, I am on the cutting edge of everything. I was on unemployment before everyone else joined on this bandwagon. Fair weather unemployment errors. I've been on that life, honey. You just got here. But I did get fired from a job. And it just sucks is that job I went into already kind of disassociated, I was just kind of man, whatever, I'm just here collecting a check. I don't give a fuck about this company. Whatever, my life is comedy. I want to do comedy. But I don't think anything I write will ever be funnier than that time I had, a performance review. And it was right after I found out that, I applied for this late night show. I didn't get the job. And I went to the staircase to cry. And then I had my performance review. And I'm there and I'm fresh with tears. And I'm just trying to hold it in together. And then my boss turns to me and she's just Millie, do you actually care about sleep apnea? Nothing I will ever write will be funnier than that. This is Oh no! Of course I care about sleep apnea. But seriously, most adults have sleep apnea. If you don't remember your dreams, that's your sign. Anyway, so I did get fired from that job pretty brutally. Brutally, as in they told me, and I had like 5 minutes to collect my shit. I left my fucking lunch in the fridge, and I was so fucking tight about that. But anyway, so yeah, they're like, you're fired, get the fuck out, but you have our insurance for the next month. And I'm like, what? I don't have a job and I have this good ass insurance, bitch. Nutritionist, I saw that bitch 5 times a week. I thought therapy, I'm like, trauma, let's go. I haven't been to a dentist in like 10 years, but I did go to the dentist like 4 times in a month. Like, fill it all, bitch. And then finally I went to Planned Parenthood to get a little pappy. That's what you call a pap smear in New York. And yeah, it was legit. It was dope. It was a pristine place. And when I tell this joke in America, it's like funny and like everyone's laughing, like everyone's been there. I told this joke in London about how I had a month of insurance. And they were horrified. They did not think it was funny. And I was like, come on, guys, this is funny. They're like, you don't have nationalized insurance? What the fuck? And then some guy pulled out his card. He's from Spain, and he has coverage all over Europe. Like, he could go to Sweden, Denmark. And then that's when I realized, like, America's the ghetto. Like, obviously, everyone rags on Florida, rightfully so. Again, Cuban anti-vaxxers. But the thing about it is that, like, so Florida's like this big joke, Florida man, bath salts, we've all heard the stories. But the thing I learned was, wow, America is UK's Florida. That's crazy. And I was just telling them, I'm like, listen, don't worry. If Boris Johnson gets his way, you will also have a month of insurance just like me. And then that's when I was booed, and they did throw tomatoes. But in England, they're called tomatoes. Thank you so much. I'm Millie Tamarez.
Yeah.
Get up for Millie, everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my personal faves. Get up for her. Alrighty, coming up next is our last comedian for the night. And I just want to mention again, I know a lot of you are viewing this on YouTube, but if you do want to, if you're at home and you're not out in the streets or not protesting, and you do want to have some sort of impact, either if you want to donate through fundy.live/Villain Theater, or just go directly to the source, we are encouraging people for people to donate to the Minnesota Freedom Fund tonight. We'd love for you to do it through Fundy, but if not, donate through there. If not, then just, find a way to make a better impact on the world. I don't know, just don't be racist. I don't know, but just like, it's the little things. It's the little things. They add up. But, all that aside, this last comedian, I am super excited. I've been trying to get him at Villain, and I'm excited that we can at least have him on our virtual stage. He's originally from Miami, but now he's all the way out there in LA. You've seen him on TruTV. You've seen him on all over the place. I'm trying to look up his album name. Oh yeah, he has an album called Sean Grant, first of his name. So I already gave his name away. Spoiler alert. Put your hands together for Sean Grant, everyone. It's the way look.
Hey, what up, Anna? Yeah, we revolutionaries, baby. Yeah. Hey, Anna. Hey, I've been learning German. Is that anything like Russian? That's how ignorant I am. I don't know if the cross is over. No, oh, okay. Ich Wasser. Erdbeer. Ich esse. That's like, I just know food. I know how to eat if I go to Germany. Thank you guys for tuning in. Big shout out to all the comedians you saw. They were all hilarious. Millie, Tarek, Anastasia, and Kristen. I have to say, I've been doing Zoom comedy for 2 weeks, and Kristen has had my favorite set ever. Like, her just flipping the camera and not saying nothing. I thought she was the Andy Kaufman of Zoom. I was like, she done changed the game. I was like, I can't follow this. I was like, this girl's a genius. But she was having technical difficulties. And she's also funny when she talks. But man, I enjoyed every part of this show, and I'm glad that it goes to support a positive cause. And before I get started, I know it's probably some white people, Villain Theater, I love y'all, but here's the thing. Don't tell black people that I'm here. Yeah, I'm supposed to be somewhere protesting, angry, and they hear I'm telling jokes, they might get mad. But and I am mad. I'm not gonna say, but even I'll get mad and I could, I'm smiling. You can't be mad all day. Like, I know some brothers that stay mad. Like, I can't. My mad has, like, you don't do nothing else. You don't get cold, tired, hungry. Like, I know some brothers that be mad all day, but I can't do that. So I figured I'd take a time out, at least an hour, to come laugh with you guys. Take more time out, and watch more villain shows, and you will laugh and enjoy yourself, and all of that. And I'll also say that I've been doing comedy 10 plus years, but I've been doing Zoom comedy for a month and a half, and my lighting game is off the charts, man. I ain't gonna, cause I just stepped in. Can y'all see what I'm doing? I got LEDs right here. When I first started, I had 90s porno lighting. Like, it looked like Ron Jeremy was about to pop out. It was terrible. So I'm glad I stepped my game up, man. I'm coming to the new Zoom level, man. And the other thing I'm gonna say too is I like this form because you can only see the comics. There's some ways where you can go to other Zoom shows where you see the boxes with the audience, and I'm so afraid to get heckled by a home invasion. I don't know what to do if I had to witness that. So I'm glad I just get to see the other comics, and and I hope y'all are safe, but I couldn't help you anyway if I was watching you. I'm glad you're watching me. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, thanks again for watching. And let me get started. I love Zoom comedy because I stink right now. That's why I like Zoom comedy. I didn't shower, and you can't talk about me because you only know that I stink because I told you that I stink. And I love Zoom comedy because I can't find my belt. I don't even care. I thought I would hate this. I love Zoom comedy. It's better than real comedy. Oh, no, it's not. It's different. It's just different. Because I'll say this. If I bomb, I don't know if I'm bombing. I could be getting all kind of thumbs down. I don't know what you could do in this forum. But even if I am, all I'm going to do when this is over is go to sleep. I'm not even going to read your comments. I'm not going to go back and look at what you're saying about me. If I bomb, I'm going to take a nap. Do you know when you bomb in real life, the worst part is that drive home. You understand? You know how many comedians have almost died thinking about the set that they should have done at the club? You'd be so distracted. I don't have to worry about that. I love Zoom comedy. And I love you for watching it because you had options. You could have clicked over the other tab on your computer. You can look at your Facebook right now. You can argue with somebody because there's somebody who thinks every single thing. There's a thought for every person. There's a thought for like a different thought. Somebody has that thought. It's crazy. But you chose to not argue and watch comedy, man. I love you for that because I can't argue on Facebook. I get my ass whooped all the time. Let me tell you something. Oh, man, this brother one time, I know you can write no 7-paragraph essay on no status, right? Then the brother was using big words. He wasn't even abbreviating a nut. That's rude. This is the internet. You understand? He even screenshotted some charts. Okay, the brother was right. I couldn't argue with him no more. He was right. I had to write him back because you're not going to always be right. I had to write him back. I said, hey, man, suck my dick. And blocked him. You understand what I'm saying? That's how you handle that. That's how you win every argument on Facebook. But I like this new form because it reminds me of when I started comedy. I started comedy in strip clubs in Miami, Florida. My first set was at Coco's.
Hey.
That's right. Back in 2005, man. That was my first set when I was just coming out of high school. Then my first set at Coco's. How Anastasia brought me to the stage. That is a professional introduction. That's how you're supposed to bring somebody to the stage, okay? This was my first ever introduction to the stage. The dude goes, y'all ready to see some titties? They said, yeah. He said, y'all ready for some booty shaking? And gesticulating. They say, yeah. He said, all right, but first. This brother said he a comedian or some crap. I don't know who it is. That's a terrible introduction. Millie was talking about, let me tell you something. Millie's talking about being beautiful Dominican woman, man. Let me tell you something. This is why I got to learn Spanish. I've been on Duolingo trying to learn German, and I've been trying to learn Spanish because people think that I am Dominican, man. A lot of people, my face is confusing. People and Dominicans get mad, especially because if they think I'm Dominican, they get mad as hell when I don't speak Spanish, man. They be like, what happened? Papa, what happened to you, Papa? Why you don't speak it, Papa? What happened? I'm like, I'm stupid, man. I can't remember all them words. Now I tried to download the #1 language book on Audible. It's called Learn Spanish with Paul Noble, right? Now I was being racist. I thought that the man's name was Noble. Okay, that's right. Because if I'm gonna learn Spanish, I expect it to be from a Latino brother. You understand? The dude was British, man. He was English as hell. He stole my money. As soon as I turned it on, I said, he got my dumb ass. As soon as I turned it on, he was like, hello. Or should I say, hola?
Got him.
I'm Paul Noble, and I'm going to teach you Spanish. I'm like, bitch, you speaking extra English. How the hell? It sound like Harry Potter spells in here, man. What are you talking about? You're going to get my ass whooped out here. And I love all my Latino people. Love the Cubans, love the Dominicans. But I live in LA now. I'm getting exposed to Mexican culture. Let me tell you something. I love my black people. I love everybody. But don't nobody party like Mexican people. I know what I'm talking about. My neighbor, he lived right there. Mr. Guerrero. I know what I'm talking about, okay? Mr. Guerrero party, it don't matter what's going on, okay? It could be Jamaican Independence Day. He don't give a damn, you understand? He got the bounce house outside, you know? I came out one time, he started the party at dusk. I said, it's dusk? Why you, Mr. Guerrero, what you starting a party for and it's dusk? He said, it's Ramadan, fool. I said, oh, shit. You can't, you're supposed to be fasting right now. He's like, you want some chicharron? I'm like, you're not supposed to be eating pork. Not supposed to be eating pork on Ramadan, man. But I love it out here, man. I love, I've been with my girl too in this quarantine. I've been not stuck with her. Now, I'm trying to think of a different word. I love her. She here. I'm here. We both here. But it get me thinking about all my past relationships, man. I'm really glad to find somebody, you know, and I know Millie, the name of the podcast is All Dick is Trash. I can't defend all dick, but you know, hey, you just missed me. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just
you have to be at home, sir.
No, you're right. But no, I've dated all kind of women, man, and I say that I'm a Christian man. I'm a Christian. I love Jesus, you know. But here's the thing: I like Jesus. I love everybody else. See, that's what a lot of people don't understand. Jesus loved everybody. And when I was still frolicking out in the street, man, I dated a devil worshiper. Even though I was Christian, I dated her. Okay, even though I didn't agree with her, she told me she was a devil worshiper at dinner. She told me the first date before the bread came out. She said, I worship the devil. Now, after we had sex, because I ain't gonna, you know, I still had to do what, I still had to get it in there. You know, I can't do my missionary work until I do my missionary work. You understand? But I had to talk to her about that because I didn't agree with that. You understand? But I figured it would be easy to convert her because she believes in all the same stuff I believe in. She read the Bible. She just worshiped the wrong. She was rooting for the Clippers. That's all she. You know what I'm saying? She's on the wrong side. That's what I'm saying, girl. The name of the movie is Batman, and you rooting for the Joker. He not gonna win the damn movie. Anyway, I just said God gonna win. Hopefully, you know, it's crazy out there. Anyway, let me say this before I get up out of here, man, because I know I don't want to take up too much time. I know Villain Theater has all kinds of shows that go after this. Make sure you do send your donations to that fundy, or it's directly to Minnesota Freedom Fund, man, because that is a beautiful cause. Before I get out of here, I'm going to end on this a positive note, especially about black men, because I know Millie, I don't know if you dated a lot of the brothers, you know, what's going on there. Because I don't know about all this trash dick you talking about, but I'm going to say this. Because, no, it's hard for a black man, because black men get bad stereotypes in the media. And they're not true about not being monogamous. It's not true. Okay, the black man is a monogamous man. I know what I'm talking about because they took a survey. Okay, it's in a magazine. I'll let you read it a minute. It said less than 5% of black men cheat during the course of a relationship. That's right, making us the least likely race to cheat. Finally, proof positive that black men do not participate in surveys. I appreciate you guys. Follow me on Instagram. I follow you back. Love y'all. Shout out Villain Theater, Anastasia, everybody. Peace. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, Sean. That was awesome. Guys, I have really good news, but we can make it even better. We got to $94.
Yo!
Hell yeah. Let's get to 100. You know, why? If you're watching, why not do it? If not, then I'll just do it. But you should do it. And if not, then donate directly to the cause. Thank you for all the comics. Everyone who is around. I know Kristen had to get going, but Tarek, Millie, Sean, if you guys are around, turn your cameras on. I'd love to see your beautiful faces. Thank you guys so much for being together tonight. Everyone, seriously, it's amazing. I know it's a crazy, the world is burning, literally, but like it is so good to laugh together with some of the funniest people that I know. So thank you guys so much. And thank you to Villain Theater. If you guys like Villain, subscribe, follow all of these people. If you go on the Villain Theater Instagram, we tag them, so follow them. Hey. We're not gonna give them money. You know what? Give them a like.
Right.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much, and have a great night, all you beautiful people.
Thank you.